Hi, good evening. I'm back today with a new video. Why I thought of making this video specially for women is because I am a woman myself and I know how it feels to be supported by women. And I am from Self-Help Counseling Center where I have attended a lot of support group meetings and it's really good to have a support group, especially for the women in distress. But for women like you and me, for all women who are, on their journey, I felt like giving a message which I had posted on my page and it got very popular. So I said, why not? Like, I owe this to all my girlfriends who have my back and they are rock solid support anytime. So, it's very important that we uplift each other, we empower each other, and we keep the society going. Now, I am going to share a wonderful, wonderful story that came up recently, and it is so fantastic. It is so enriching and delightful. I'm sure you all will enjoy this video, and this is truly dedicated to all my girls, my ladies, and I love you all. So, this piece is called Falling in Love. This is a story about a woman who was completely at home for her husband, for her kids, for her family, and devoid of any kind of love and respect. And in fact, he would abuse her and he would call her names in spite of the fact that she was completely committed to him and would, do anything under the planet just to make him happy. But somehow he used her whenever he wanted and then he would just abuse her. So it was a very toxic relationship. Now, suddenly, this woman, she has an extramarital affair. And guess what? The husband comes to know about it. So, how does he come to know about it? Because now she looks happy, she looks confident, and she looks mysteriously most beautiful. And she's so much more organized with her work, with her personality, with her house, with her duties, and everything is fine. But she is not a woman of home alone anymore. And now she is also singing, she's dancing, her dress sense has improved, her hair looks fantastic, and her skin is glowing. And the other women would ask her, is it Dove? And she would say one thing, no, it is love. So it was strange because in the previous years, he had never seen this side of her. He was sure someone else has entered in her life and she was transforming herself for him. And he thought to himself that a woman always lives for the joy and happiness of a man. In our society, it is so deeply embedded that our lives are only to be devoted to a man, and we should only find happiness for him, and we should only dress up for him, and we should look good to attract him. So this is what most of the women and men think in our society too. And recently he was finding this all very strange. So he felt like spending some more time with her and explore the reason behind it. So, on one fine Saturday evening, he thought, a perfect time to spend together. He proposed her a dine out and she accepted the proposal. And he asked her about the venue for the first time and she expressed her opinion. And again, a surprise. Earlier, it was always his decision, but this time they went to a beautiful restaurant with the very romantic ambience, and the choice was hers. She looked amazing, and he kept staring at her, and he was mesmerized and meeting, he felt as if he's meeting her for the very first time. Oh my god, this is so nice. And like, they were having a heart to heart talk, and she looked amazing. And while they sat there on the table, it was just at the spur of the moment. He held her hand and he said, I'm so surprised, darling, and you look so amazing, and you have changed so much. What is the secret? And she looked into his eyes and smiled and said, I am also surprised. You are sitting with me in a place of my choice, holding my hand, looking into my eyes and not into your mobile or staring at other women around walking. Isn't it strange? This is a very important point here. Most of the men, they do not understand the value of a good woman till they lose her. It's only after losing her they realize the value, and it's too late by that time. So if the woman was in an abusive relationship and it was toxic, and the man would call her names and he would just abuse her and he would just treat her badly, it is so pathetic that she was completely committed to him and she was only wanting to make him happy, but he could not see her goodness. In his own blindness, he was finishing all the beauty of the relationship. So then she picked up her phone and took a selfie. And once she took that selfie, she sent it to someone, and immediately her phone started ringing. And this made him very uncomfortable. Obviously, any husband would feel very, very uncomfortable, and it made him feel more insecure, and he was also feeling that, come on, this is really shocking. For a few minutes, actually, he felt like slapping her, and for the first time, he also started loving her. The fear of losing her crept in for the first time. So, composing himself, he asked, "Who is he?" And she smiled and said, "It's not a he." And then she said, it's a she." And then she said, "It's me. I love myself. I love spending time with myself. I love to spend time with the people I like. I love to visit places that I like. I feel I am alive." And you know what he realized? He realized that, she had finally found the calling in her life. And I also realized something from this story. I also realized that I should love myself more, and I should, not expect any man to make me happy. And, with tears in his eyes and with, of course, a lot of relief too, he apologized to her and promised that he will not keep any unreasonable expectations from her and respect her always. Now he knows the lady who is with him is alive. She's confident and deserves love and respect. If not given by him, she can find it within herself. She is complete in her own right. She is a whole. So, what is the reflection, dear friends, dear ladies? The reflection is, you don't need someone else to make your life beautiful. Spend some time with yourself. Love yourself. The love that you're trying to give to another person, why don't you give it to yourself? Come on, you can always be mentally, physically fit, and try to make your own life successful on your own right without having to depend on any man. Love yourself, respect yourself, value yourself. Thank you for watching my video. Do subscribe to Counselor Jyoti Sapru on YouTube, Instagram, and Self Help Counseling Center on Facebook. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.